Hello and welcome to 502E. This is the first class in the Cal State Fullerton Teacher Induction Program. I'm Dr. Loretta Donovan. I'm the program coordinator and I'd like to welcome you to the program and the class. Before we talk about the class, let's talk a little bit about the California Standards for the Teaching Profession, or the CSTP. These are very similar to the TPE and the TPA. The CSTPs were updated in February 2024 and they have a greater focus on equitable and inclusive practices than they did in the past. This is to better align with the California teaching and learning environments we are all facing. So what is 502E about? Well, it's about getting familiar with the CSTPs. It's about looking at your current level of proficiency at meeting or addressing the CSTPs. We're really going to focus on developing that mentoring relationship with your mentor. We're going to get on the same page with lesson planning, and the class will prepare you for the Individualized Learning Plan, or the ILP, which is for professional growth throughout the entire program. It's a 12-week class with 6 modules broken up into 2 weeks. We have one that's 3 weeks because we include the Thanksgiving break. Each module has a tab for content. You'll see a tab for work to complete and a tab for content. Each module also includes a discussion or 2 with deadlines. I recommend you join the discussion on the weekend in the middle of the module rather than waiting until the end. All assignments have Sunday deadlines, usually the second week of the module, but there's a few that it is the first week, and in the final semester, everything is due by the Friday at the end of the second week or the end of week 12. You'll see that your assignments, you'll be using Google Docs. This is to keep paperless classrooms, but also because as Cal State Fullerton students, you have access to what we call Titan apps, and you also can probably have Google Suite with your school. You'll be required to force copy each of your assignments. There's going to be Zoom meetings in weeks 1 and 3 with an optional one in week 4. The key to being successful in this class is to don't suffer in silence. If you have a question, then please ask us about it. So what are the assignments? You'll start off with a CSTP self-assessment. You'll actually complete this 3 times throughout the whole program. But we're going to start doing this in week 1. Be honest. You're going to be using this as self-assessment to help identify a focus for professional growth during the program. As I said, there's discussions. They're 30% of the course grade. You'll be learning from each other in these. The deadlines are Wednesday, but once again, join as soon as you can. Make sure that you join often and that when you contribute with depth. There's also a CST brainstorm evidence assignment. You'll complete the entire document at different points in the program and you'll revisit it in subsequent semesters. For this class, it's just an opportunity to think about your current proficiency and what kind of things you do or what kind of things you would like to try to meet the CSTP elements. The Individualized Learning Plan in this class is 15% of the course grade. It is the major assignment for the whole program. It's about professional growth goals. You start it in this class and you work on it each semester. We have a lesson observation and your CST self-assessment that will be driving the Individualized Learning Plan. It does include a meeting with your mentor and your administrator to develop some goals for your professional growth. We're going to do an AI lesson critique. It's an opportunity to discover ways to enhance your lesson plans and your instruction with AI. We'll use the lesson plan for the lesson observation. It's also an opportunity to think about AI's place in teaching and learning environments. As I said, there is a lesson observation. It's low stakes. It's an opportunity for your mentor to get to see you teach. It's an opportunity for you to see how others see you teach. Whether what you think you're doing is really what you are doing. It'll include a pre-observation meeting, and then there'll be an observation, and then there'll be a post-observation meeting. The post-observation does include a meeting with the mentor and your administrator. The class policies. As I said, there's Zoom meetings in Module 1 and 3 and optional Zoom office hours in Module 4. You will find an AI policy. I encourage you to think about AI, but also to understand that AI is not a replacement for your own work. We have a late assignment policy. If you feel you're going to be late for an assignment, let your instructor know. Communication is key in this class. In addition, we need to always be respectful and professional. Respectful to your peers who may have different opinions to you, and respectful to your instructor who may present news that you don't want to hear. Always include respectful communication on your emails. We're not using text messages. Please use email etiquette. As I said, we're going to be including the CSTP standards. We'll also look at the International Society for Technology and Education, or the ISTE standards, the National Board standards, and the Councils for Exceptional Children standards. As I said, my name is Dr. Loretta Donovan. If you have any questions about the program, please reach out to me. You must pass all courses in this program with 80% or a grade of B-. So, welcome to the program, welcome to the class. Let's get started.